I'm putting this one out on Twitter just to get a little bit of a taste for people out there to watch and see what we've been offering over on Abstract Chain for a while. But I have the amazing OG with me. It's obviously Saturday for him and it's Sunday for me. So happy Easter, mate. How are you going on this lovely weekend?
Good morning, good morning. Doing good. Happy Easter, happy holidays to everybody.
Happy holidays. That's it, mate. A 4-day weekend. Do you guys get a 4-day weekend over there as well? I'm pretty sure it's a worldwide thing. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I know we had Friday off. I'm pretty sure we'll have Monday off as well.
Yeah, excellent. Now, obviously, a lot of news this week in Abstract, so can't wait to dive in. We've got it'll be a quick show, but it'll be a really good show. Lots to cover. I mean, like, it's great to see like how viral Abstract has been going the past couple of days, and if not the past couple of weeks. I'm seeing huge creators. I'm seeing like massive giveaways. A lot of bullish takes. I'm seeing massive volume, over 1.5 million donated to streamers. Like, there's a lot of good catalysts out there for Abstract right now.
Yeah, I agree, man. It's been a really good week, and then just a few weeks in general as well. But this last week, the volumes picked up. A lot more people are coming to Abstract. You're starting to see the sentiment on Twitter really change to Abstract, which has been really good to see. And I think you'll see a lot more of that in the coming weeks as well.
Yeah. No, I love to see it as well. And GM to everyone in the chats.
Yeah,
so I mean, well, GN for you, GM for me. That's it's always the time zone things. Hey, well, we've got a lot to cover today. Where did you want to start? I think we probably start with like the big stuff. So obviously, a lot of people on the timeline would have obviously seen that there's a bit of an upgrade across the ecosystem with the rewards. So both OG and myself, like, I don't know if you were expecting this, but I woke up to it, so I wasn't expecting it. But we actually got Giga Chad rolls, guys, on, when was it? A couple of days ago now. So huge. Like, honestly, I put a tweet out the night before, just being like, just putting a little bit of alpha out there. Just, hey, what's a man going to do to get to graduated? Because I didn't even have graduated. I was like, come on, I'm helping the ecosystem out a lot. And then I woke up and it was like 4 of us had been approved for Giga Chat, and it's a very exclusive. I had a quick look in the Discord. I'm talking like about 50 to 100 people, probably less than 100. So amazing to be part of that community, and absolutely stoked. But it's nice to be rewarded for hard work, I think, is the main takeaway as well, OG.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because, like, same thing. I wasn't sleeping, but I was in the gym, and I'm sitting in the gym. I usually never look at my phone. I get a text or a message from Saucy. He's sending me the message that, like, we got graduated. I look down and I'm just like, oh, like, I see Saucy's PFP. So, like, all right, I'm going to check it out real quick. I check it out, and he's like, I see the Giga Chat and our names in it. And I was like, I'm in the gym. I'm like, I jump up, and I'm usually really quiet. And I told Saucy, I was like, everybody thinks I'm crazy now for sure. Because it's like you said, bro, it's like, I always knew and understood, like, what the Giga Chat was, but you don't really get it. I think until you do get it, because then you get into the community, and then you get into the Discord section of it. You see how many people are in there, and then you really start to think about it. It's like this multiplier, or like how I would weigh it, right? I'm not used, because this is a weight of their ecosystem of how they choose it. It's over a Pudgy Penguin, bro. Like, the Pudgy Penguins are only 50%. The Giga Chad is 75%. There are Giga Chads that don't have penguins. That just tells you, like, that role is worth so much to them. So it's an honor that we got it. I think it was really cool. I'm really happy that we did. I think we've been doing a really good job. We've been a really good representation of the abstract ecosystem, and I think they've seen that and what we're doing and what we want to continue to do. So that was to me, that was the highlight of Abstract so far. That was very special,
dude. Epic. Like, it didn't even float into my sort of mindset. Like,
me neither.
But yeah, I just like woke up. I was like, look, I'd be happy with just a simple graduated. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a juicy bonus, and this is my current bonus setup. So I literally have like pretty much the top, I think. I don't know. Oh, I don't have Pengu 3, so whatever that XP distribution is per week. But yeah, pretty epic to tick off the Giga Chat. As we said, very exclusive. Like, I went in the Discord, 40 people were live, so I'm going to say it's about a 50 to 60% people group, which I think is just amazing. Like, it's so good to be rewarded for hard work. It's like all those, like, I don't know, it's not sleepless nights and stuff, but like for you, like you've been bull posting abstract since day one. For me,
Yeah.
I've been around bull posting and educating and stuff for probably about a month now, more actively. Craig and I've been streaming on there literally from day one, so it's not like we weren't there at the start either. So just nice to be rewarded. I think a lot of people often forget that the amount of hard work that you put in behind the scenes, the amount of times where you aren't rewarded. Like I built a brand from zero from the beginning of 2023, and I didn't really start to see any sort of rewards until 2024, and even now it's starting to come into fruition a bit better. So it takes time, guys. Like consistency and time. Like 2 years, 2.5 years is what I've been doing to get the Greeny brand to where it is today, and you're starting to see rewards for that.
Yeah, I think it's important that a lot of people always focus on like the reward aspect, but they don't understand like all the time and hard work it took to get
Yeah.
there. Um, if you are doing anything and you have goals, it's you just have to keep on it. You have to keep pushing, be consistent, be disciplined in what you're doing, and you will reap the rewards if you do stay consistent. But you'll never reap those rewards if you quit.
Yeah.
Because usually people quit just shy of making it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's it. Hey, like I nearly put a tweet out yesterday. It's like you could be one decision away from one of the best decisions of your life. And
100%.
and it doesn't have to be crypto related. Like I put a tweet out last night before I went to sleep. Like we moved. So like I was in an apartment in a busy city. It was roadworks all night, cramped for space. And we're like, look, we don't need to be here anymore. Like I'm feeling like rubbish, feeling a lot more depression than I ever have before. Let's do something about it. And so we moved up, bigger house near the coast, so you can go to the beach every day, have a gym in the garage, like all these sorts of things. It's like best decision I ever made, best decision by far. And to get out of the city, like there's a big decision, but yeah, best decision. And so that translates into your work, into your crypto, into your passion, into your mental state, into your physical state. It's crazy. So yeah, definitely. If you ever need any assistance or you want to chat, DMs are always open. They're busy, but DMs are open. But anyways, let's progress to the next story. So obviously there's been a few updates this week from Bitcoin. Now I doubled down. I'm trying to think. It might have been like 4 days ago.
It was right after our conversation.
It was, yeah,
I remember that. I was like,
I mean,
we had the conversation, then he upgraded the miner.
I mean, I don't know if that was the right call, to be honest. Like, I'm down. I think it was 101. I was earning a day, and it's down to 56 already. Like, that's only like 3 or 4 days. So
it's those big whale miners.
Yeah, and it's
those
because
big whale miners, honestly.
It's because they brought out these new miners. Exactly right. And like I'm part of the meme pool. I don't know if you minted that either or not. The one from Board Elon.
Big pool. No, I didn't mint it. No.
Yeah, I was like, look, I'll put 0.1 in. That's 2. I got 2 meme pools. If they do well, sick. If I lose $150, so be it. So, but they bought a Blackwell miner. So it is wild. 6,000 big. Like it is wild. They bought OTC Bitcoin as well. So they bought 3 of them now. Oh my god.
Yeah. That's why it's so down. That's why everything's diluted. But I know your thing, like your rate went down a lot.
Yeah.
But I believe like with the people doing this, it's like, yeah, you personally will reap less rewards in the short term.
Yeah.
But what they're doing is trying to build longevity to it.
Correct.
So, you still had your miners.
Yeah.
Earlier, you were mining a lot more before, and now you're mining a lot more than you will in the future. And when they keep adding to these miners, that obviously will get less, but you would have got, your rewards for being early. So that's what I like. That's what I was really referring to. Like, with these miners and with the big, when you're playing and you're like believing in it, you have to have the vision of like, all right, I'm going to be in this for months, weeks, for a very long time, and that's how I could.
Very fair. And I mean,
really.
Like I bought around this sort of period. I think I got in around this period here before that sort of breakout a bit higher. But yeah, we are battling the 786. It looks like we probably break. I don't know. Weekend's always hard too, and this being a longer weekend, volume and traders and stuff do step away. I think a bullish update this week, which we could expect, like because they do have macro strategy coming out soon, where you will get USDC, where you get ETH, where you get more big rewards for being early or for having a bigger hash rate. I don't know. There's a lot of developments that Big Toshi is talking about on the timeline. So, like here's the bigger one, the Blackwell miner that a few people have got. So, yeah, like I think I've read a bit more about gamifying it so that there's better opportunities for smaller miners as well. So electricity you can manipulate, you can give back in different ways, or you can what is it, bribe as well. So bribe the network to like put more in, and then maybe you get a bit more back or something, or you could lose it. Like so, the gamification of it is certainly not going away. And particularly if we do have this Ethereum and this USDC and big yielding, that definitely will help. It definitely helps. So yeah, I think for me, it'll be like I don't even know if it keeps going down, then it's going to take me a while to break even. But I think if it maintains around this, I think it's about a 2 week period where I'll break even.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta know that they're gonna keep shipping out updates.
Yeah.
Week after week to keep
That's
trying to make the thing work. There's coming a PFP system or thing that they're coming out with, and the gamification part that they did, I think, was really smart.
Yeah.
And they took it out of the OCH book, and just like all the other games that are kind of like doing really well, you want to have, when you have gamification stuff like this, where it's like, up in the air, you want to have some type of risk to reward situation where people can risk and win. So that's what I think they're doing with that whole like bribing, weight, or whatever system that they're like trying to imply. So there is some type of system where it's like, if I spend 20 big, maybe I get 100 big miner type thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe I get nothing, kind of like leveling your hero is chaos leveling. You either burn the hero and you get -1 or 0, or you burn your hero and it's possible that you get the risk, you get the reward from your risk, and you get 2+ levels or +3 levels instead of just getting the normal +1 level.
Yeah.
So I think adding that gamification and actually like making it more gamified, where it's like there is more fun to it, is very smart.
Yeah, I like that take. And I mean, it'd be very interesting as well, briefly on Chain Heroes Season 2, how they go about their gamification of their different season. But I mean, this big pool, so this is the one that bought Elon. I jumped on their spaces, and I'm pretty sure you were in their spaces as well, just listening to what they were building and what their plan is. And I actually sold one now. This is the first time I've looked, but I listed it at 0.17, I think. So
nice.
So like I'm now actually in profit, because that would have
100%.
sold overnight, and I'm now in profit. So I still hold one just to be part of that, but it's for free now. So I mean, that was a great trade. Again, there's still different ways to make money.
Yeah, I mean, I have a friend that's actually part of the group now. He actually joined in with them. His name's Skux, collecting meta. Talked to him a few times. Seems like very knowledgeable of what he's doing. He's been in the space for a while. Like it looks like he has an understanding. He jumped in with them. So at first, I wasn't too sure about the project. I heard something about a token that got rugged, basically.
Yeah.
And then I heard about they made an NFT after because the token didn't work. So I wasn't so sure about anything. And then I saw that he put his name on it. So I was like, maybe the token situation wasn't presented correctly, and I still don't understand exactly what went down there. But I do know he put his name behind it, and I do know that they did take all the money that they got from the mint, and they did buy these rooms, they did upgrade them, they did buy these black hole miners. So they are doing what they said they are doing, and they are spending the money that they said they are spending. So I do think that they have like a possibility to do something really cool here, be part of an ecosystem super early, and then like be one of those macro strategies or actual like miners like Mara or anything like that to Bitcoin in a sense.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, this is their setup right here. So they're earning 3,356 big a day, which is wild. But the beauty is, guys, they can't sell it, right? They're reinvesting it, and they will distribute it not this month, but next month to holders, is my understanding. Plus, they're obviously LPing a potential amount as well, plus revenue fees from secondary market. So my sale, where I flipped mine for, I don't know, I can't quite see how much mine was flipped for, but I sold for just shy of 0.17. So I think I take away a little bit of a 10% fee. Not sure. Yeah, so I mean, like, I flipped that. Yeah, it's a huge cook. Like, look at this. Yeah, I minted for $80 and I sold it for 260. So, like, there's still monies to be made in abstract. I think a lot of people are like, I mean, the Cambria ecosystem, which we'll talk about shortly, like there's still money to be made in that ecosystem.
$1
Gigaverse, I think
million
crafting.
pool, bro. $1 million.
Exactly. There's $1 million pool. Like it's great. There's so many opportunities on abstract, and that's
$1 million
why
on a game for
wild, hey?
on-chain gate. That's wild
And
to
it's
me. And
like,
it's been like a week.
and it's the biggest, like, I'm gonna put it in this crowd. It's probably the biggest game, maybe outside off the grid, because I have seen a few people enjoy that game. It's the biggest Web3 game since Axie Infinity. But like I can't really think of any other like game on the timeline or in crypto that has seen that sort of level of status, volume, people within the ecosystem, transactions, all that sort of stuff. Like, and Axie Infinity was huge last cycle. So
Made a lot of money.
yeah, I think this
People
is
made a lot of money.
like it's big. Bitcoin was great. The Ponzi brought a lot of eyes, a lot of volume, and still is to the ecosystem. But now other things are stuff like Gigaverse. We obviously had Dith on the show a couple of days ago. They've got a lot on their plate to plan in the near future. And then you've also got now, obviously, Cambria, which is you very much similar RuneScape vibe for a lot of people, which like you and me are from that sort of era where you grew up and a lot of mates played RuneScape. So it's very cool to now play a game where you can actually earn in-game money. Like that's wild.
Yeah, I think they did a great job with capturing that like RuneScape game type play with MMORPG, and then like tying in the same skilling, tying in the same items, almost tying in the same world. Like if you even open up the map for Cambria, and then you open up the Gillinor map for OSRS, they're very similar. Like that main hub in Cambria is literally Varrock, and then you're talking about where everyone goes killing each other. That's the wilderness for RuneScape. So it's like they tied it in very well together. And I've always thought like anyone who made OSRS on chain, automatically wins, because that's a game that people already play and spend money on and spend time on. That's a game that like where people actually like grind. So when you're talking about grind games that people actually like, and then you're talking about people willing to spend and like their time and money to dedicate to that game. And I think that they do have that going for them right now. Like I have friends, our friends in the abstracting
playing it all day
chat, bro, 24 hours, and they're loving it, and that's amazing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's I think Cambria is doing an amazing job on that end.
Yeah, and as you can see here, guys, this was a tweet from 2 days ago, so they would have done more, but over $1 million in purchase volume, and the pool, is over $1 million now.
Insane.
A couple of days later, which is great to see. Like, it's great for the ecosystem.
Insane.
Again, this is why abstract is amazing. Like, I'm not paid, and neither is like we're not paid, guys. We just enjoy the ecosystem, and we're having fun for the first time in crypto for a long time. And I do think, yes, the airdrop will be juicy for those top percent earners. You got to put in the time. And you got to put in probably transaction volume, like we've been talking to you guys for a while. But I think you'll be rewarded in the months to come. And I mean, like macro's still looking pretty good at this stage. So I think this could be a juicy, probably one of the best opportunities this year, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, people are genuinely enjoying themselves on this platform. They're genuinely like going to these games, and like these games are able to retain these players. They're able to create more base, or the teams are all working together. They want to help the content creators. The content creators want to help. Like it's a very full-blown full circle thing. So it's been great to be a part of, and it's been a lot of fun. Honestly, that's the most important. Like usually when you're doing other things and like work, quote unquote, it's not fun. It's not enjoyable as much. It's like, I've been on other chains. It's like whatever, but he's like, one thing I say, it's going to be hard getting, like, I don't think I can, like, getting used to not being on the portal all the time. Like it's just so I'm so used to it now. Like it's all I do. I'm on the portal all the time, checking things out, going from here to here. Like and the more they add to it, the better it's gonna get. And the more it's just crazy, because when you think about it, there's just so much more that they can do. And I just believe they're already so far ahead of everybody else, because not a lot of people are taking that consumer crypto approach. A lot of other people are taking that like extraction approach, where they're just trying to make like a quick meta, some hype, extract volume, make some money, blow up on social media for a bit, and then who knows what happens next year, right? But when we're talking about here, we're talking about a chain that's actually working on like consumer crypto interactions, and they're building based off the information and data that they get. So I think they're doing something very organic and special, and a lot of people really, really need to see that.
Yeah, 100%. And I think to add further flames to that fire, like, they're going to make sure that post airdrop, people stay within the ecosystem. Sure, X amount are going to leave. That's inevitable. Like, don't get me wrong.
Happens.
And like me and OG will probably sell a portion, sell all of it, whatever it is, because at the end of the day, that's the goal you're trying to get to. But within the ecosystem, I think there's going to be high incentives, whether it's staking, whether it's yield, whether it's using it, whatever it is, within the ecosystem. There's perks, tabs. There's going to be some reason for you to probably stay and hold your airdrop. Be very interesting to see macro conditions and that sort of side of the market when Abstract do go live. Because I mean, like Monad, I think they came out over the weekend. I'm not sure. I've seen someone short Monad, so I don't even know. Like,
I don't.
Like you say though, like, you got to think like from multiple perspectives, right? From a volume perspective, there's enough volume on there. Opportunity perspective, you can be a gamer, you can be a trader, you can be a dev, you can be a builder, you can be a streamer, you can be a viewer of streamers, you can be a clipper. There are like so many opportunities, a Ponzi, whatever. Like there's so many opportunities within it, right? Then you look at it further, okay? They've brought NFTs back to life, okay? They've brought a lot of fun to NFTs, utility-based NFTs, now PFPs with Final Bozo doing well, and obviously Bearish and all those sorts of NFT collections. You've obviously got the whole gaming meta that they've brought back, like off the grid, sure, they did well, but like this is bringing games back in a fun way, in a lucrative play to earn sort of meta, right? And that's what crypto is, play to earn games like that. That's why crypto should be a big thing. And then they also helped with the Ethereum chain the other day. They played the blobs went up or something. I don't know my tech stuff, but I was reading through like Bread's tweet. I was reading through Cigars tweets, and I was like, dude, this is pretty epic. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, this is pretty sick. Like Abstract is helping now the Ethereum L1 chain compared to other EVMs out there, which is fantastic. So yeah, you got to step it back. And a lot of people are like, why are you bull posting Abstract? I'm like, you are missing probably the best opportunity this year. I promise you. So sure, there's still good trades happening. I mean, some meme coins are still doing well, but guys, that's so, as a trader from multiple years in this space, it is so difficult to try and look for opportunities like that. There's some really good traders, and I mean, in GTG, mad traders on low time frames, and I will always love them. But that's just not how I like to trade. And if you're like me, or if you have less time than me, which is quite a lot of people in this space, then why would you be throwing that away trying to trade when it's a lot more difficult? So go into airdrops, explore new ecosystems. You never know. You could become a big streamer on the platform. You could be number one on this and earn that $1 million prize pool. Like, you just don't know what can happen in the ecosystem. So yeah, anyways, let's progress. So the next topic is obviously some flash badges. Now, road tracing is the one down the bottom that they gave out to anybody that has a second roach. So if you haven't done that, I think it's pretty cheap to get one. If you haven't, I think it's like $7 US, and you can get the 100 tracks, and then you can convert 100 tracks to MGTN, I think it is the ticker. And then you can spend that and buy a second roach, and then you can get the badge. And I don't have the badge. I was talking to OG about that for the multiply. There is a multiply badge out as well for 300, kind of like the Gacha card badge where you had to do over 500. But yeah, so you have to do 300 launches, which I have ticked off yesterday, but I might go chat to the Discord and just double check if there's something in my wallet, or if I need to do more or something like that. So yeah, multiply. I mean, yeah, it's good to have some little flash badges. Now, at the end of the day, everyone's like, oh, well, what's the point of collecting badges? Is it just purely a marketing scheme? Is it purely a reward at the end, or is it just a simple 150 XP per badge that you get? I don't know. Again, it's all gamification. We're all speculating at the end of the day. I think if there's a little task and they put that on the platform, you should probably try and tick it off if you can. That's always my thesis.
Yeah, I feel like, there's two ways to go about it too. Like some people, like one thing that has gotten me, a lot of people are complaining that people they're kind of like selling badges, and I'm like, hey, the badge it's a collectible piece. Not everybody can have every collectible, or else it would not be a collectible. Exactly. You don't have to have it. The only known value to it is 100 XP right now, and the flex of like being able to show how many badges you have total.
Yeah.
So if a badge doesn't align with something you want to do, or you believe that you'll lose money or anything like that, or too much money, you do not have to go for it. But there are a lot of plenty simple ones, just like this race roaching one, where all you have to do is, you don't even have to spend the $7 to get it. You can just keep playing the game, and then you should eventually get the second roach. Yeah. So that's a special key thing that I really want people to understand about the badges. They're not charging you for anything. It's not, you don't have to have it. but it's really cool to have. And if it's something that you do, and if like it's an app that you use, definitely go for it. Definitely grab that collectible, get your badge, and get that little flex. It's been a lot of fun collecting them, honestly.
I agree. Now, also the Gamba token, is that correct? Is coming out
Tomorrow.
today, Australian
Oh,
time?
today.
Is it?
It is today for 419.
So G multiply, don't miss out on a token sale tomorrow. So early.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Wait, this was posted 3 a.m. my time, so about 5 hours ago. We'll be posting the token sale page tomorrow, 11 Eastern Standard. Be accessible. Check out tweet on why Gamba matters. So learn more about Gamba. So what's the TLDR on this one, OG? Do you know much about what they're launching here and what?
Yeah. So I've read a little bit about it. I'm going to actually talk to the team soon, hopefully. But the Gamba token is basically going to be like a voting system to get tokens onto the system and to basically get tokens chosen as a mommy buy fund. Because as you know, if you know tokens on the mommy buy fund, everyone playing the game for the mommy buy fund, or anyone on multiplier, if you're playing multiplier, you know the game is to win kind of the mommy buy fund, because other than that, you're just playing basically odds and you just have to get really lucky on your RNG.
Yeah.
But when you play the mommy buy fund, what it does is you're playing a token, and let's just say the mommy buy fund's $1,000 or $2,000, and it's on a 100 or 200k market cap token. Once someone wins that, they buy that token right then and there. And they also said something about like since you buy it and like you can get sandwiched or whatever on the price that you get, they don't count that towards you, like, so you get your full amount, but the idea is that that token gets pumped in price because everyone's playing it all day. They're trying to get the mommy buy fund, so it's kind of a bit like a DAO, a little voting rights system. Supposed to have some other incentives as well. I don't remember exactly what those are, but I do know the main part was that it's going to be basically a voting system for tokens that get on there and tokens that are token of the day, basically.
Yeah, and that's it. Like they purchase the tokens for you to get the rewards in those tokens. Is that correct?
Excuse me, say it again.
So they purchase as well on the platform. They purchase the tokens to give them away on the platform when you launch your rocket and stuff. Correct?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So every time you play, you're literally pumping your token.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, it's funny you say that because it's for me when I see a nice sort of dip in a chart, like whether it's Abstar or Big or even Chengu, whatever it is, and I look at the chart and I'm like, you know what? Rather than swapping directly through the platform, I'll go play multiplier, or I'll go play gacha cards and just do some on-chain. Again, here's some alpha guys. Like rather than doing a straight swap, go use the platform, use these two platforms, and then in a fun, more gambly sort of way, you can potentially swap some of your ETH or USDC into obviously the token that you're trying to buy anyway. So smaller amounts, more transactions. Hey, there's some alpha for you.
And try to game, and like what I say about like if you're doing those gachas or like multiplier, like try to gamify it, right? Like if you're going for 50x, make sure you can play on to the percentage. Like like you're gonna have to shoot around 50 times, and like if you get lucky and hit 2 or 3 in that time, that's when you start making some money, and then you're getting more of the coin that you would have spent with buying it straight away anyways.
Yeah, absolutely. No, well said. All right, let's progress. So final bozo, when is their reveal? I DM'd Kev. We're trying to get him on the show, guys. So hopefully he gets back to me in the coming days. But when is the reveal? Because I picked up one at a 0.16 bid. Did you actually get any? Because we spoke about this earlier in the week. I was happy. I went to sleep and I put a bid out. I was like, look, I'm happy. 1.16. I'm happy with getting one there. And so I sure enough woke up to a bid taken. So that was great. So you haven't got any yet?
No. So my thing is I don't want to buy just one.
Yeah.
I can personally, I'm not. It's so hard for me to buy just one, especially pre-reveal.
Yeah,
I am in love with pre-reveals because I love that, like trying to get a rare.
Yeah.
So I am kind of waiting a little bit. As you can see, like they've been fluctuating between 0.155 to 0.19 ish. Every time they get down to 0.1155, someone's coming and sweeping them every single time.
Yeah.
I'm counting on that person not to do it one of these times. where it might just be too much, and then it go maybe a little lower, and then I'll be
Yeah.
like, hey, like I'll do the job for you this time. I'd
Yeah.
like to, yeah. So I loaded in some ETH yesterday. There are
Mhm.
a couple projects and things I'm looking to buy, and Bossu is definitely one of them right now.
Okay. How many are you aiming to pick up, do you think, in your opinion?
10, 100%
Nice.
10, double digits.
Very, very nice. No, I think that'd be a good buy. I hope to get to 5 personally. Yeah, you can see here a few bids overnight
See,
at
they're getting started. Because
0.16, a few
this
buys
might
at 0.167, but then yeah.
this is why I hope the reveal doesn't come, like,
Oh, it's
any
always
like, in the next 2 days,
if
because
you
people are
launch,
impatient.
yeah.
People are impatient, so that's what I'm counting on. I'm counting on impatience. I'm betting on impatience because that is what humans are by nature.
You know what I should do?
So,
I should flip my meme pool profits into a second bozo. I reckon that's not a bad idea.
yeah,
And then that way I can
that's a
slowly chip
free
away.
free bag, basically, yeah.
Literally, yeah, it would be a free bag. So,
Yeah, no, you made a
um,
nice flip there for sure.
so what do you think? How do you think the market's going to respond to this? Now, as someone and yourself as well, who are very prominent, like in the NFT ecosystems for a long time now, the longer they stay unrevealed is 10 times better for their collection, like without a doubt. How do you think price is going to go after the fact once reveal does happen? Obviously, it'll be very spike in volume because people will be trying to get the rares that are on the floor. People will be trying to like buy snipe rares that are probably lower than what they should be. People will be going for top collection. There's 5, I think, one of one. So people will probably ape for that too, being the leading NFT collection on Abstract. So how do you think the price action is going to go out the gate once reveal happens?
This is what I'm counting on personally. I am seeing a ton, and I mean a ton, of interest from other anime communities already.
Mhm.
I have seen one of the big Azuki holders sweep. I think he's the one that's doing the sweeps every time they go to 0.5155.
Oh.
He posted something about having like 40 of them.
Yeah.
And one thing I know about people that love anime, as someone who loves Naruto to death,
Yeah.
uh, anime people love rarities. Like,
Yeah.
they are in love with rare stuff. We just
True.
love rare nice things. It's just it is what it is. So what I'm counting on here is when these reveal, if the art lives up to the expectations of what
Mhm.
everyone is expecting from what they've seen, and so far from what we've seen, it's been really good.
Mhm.
I do think there will be a lot of rare hunting. And when there are rare hunting, like rarity sales above floor, or especially a nice chunk above floor, that always causes floor price to start going
Correct.
up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm aiming for here. It's kind of what I see here. It happened literally one of the only, like, as we know, one of, like, it's very hard to pump post reveal.
Yeah.
Uh, but one of the projects most well known for ever doing it is
Yeah.
Azuki, when
Yeah.
they ran up to 10 ETH plus, when everyone was expecting them to get annihilated after
Yeah.
the real feel. Basically, that collection went all the way to 10 ETH. That there took over. People were talking about it being better than Yuga for a while when Yuga
Yeah.
was on top.
Yeah.
So, obviously not those implications right now, right here, but I do see that, like, idea in around the art and the
Mhm.
collection, because a
Mhm.
lot of people do like Kevin. He's been building this for a long time. He has a
Yeah.
really good reputation. He seems like he's very genuine and down to earth, and he has a very, and I mean this in the best way, cult-like community.
Yeah.
So that bodes very well for projects like these.
Yeah, very fair. And if we do have a quick look at the stats as a NFT trader in the past, like unique holders at 46%, I think that's quite consistent. Hasn't really fluctuated too much from there. Average owned only 2.3. I love seeing this. Those are good numbers. You only have a bunch of whales, like 980. I don't know if that's a treasury or something. That owns, that's a lot of final bozos, but yeah, that might be the team. I'm not sure. But then yeah, you've got a few whales up here, but like you only have 20 people in the top 20. So that hold more than 20, like that's pretty good. Like I really like the stats on this one. And as you said, if it can maintain um that hype around the success of the art, then yeah, they're gonna cook. I think they could push easily towards that 0.5. I do. If they, yeah, if rares start getting sniped, if everyone's like, yeah, sick, this is art, like good art, then yeah, I do think it could be really good for the ecosystem and the collection itself. Now, last couple of things, and I think that might be it for today's show. But Scarly's come out and he has been saying a little bit around a new dex for Hero and for
Yes.
on-chain heroes. There's a lot of speculation going on at the moment about season 2 and a lot of like falsely like fodder. Where is it? I think I was looking at a tweet just before. Maybe I got out of it, but it's funny how people on the timeline wait, there's still a season 2, and everyone's like, yes, dude, like there's a season 2. It's not a rug, bro. They're just building, and it takes time to build. So I'm pumped for this. Like I own 7 heroes. I think I haven't checked the price of them for a while.
24.
Yeah, they're about 0.4, so I'm up 30% on my trade already. So that's good, but I do think they do well. What are your thoughts on the Dex update and everything?
I think it was cool. I think I love the whole idea of when season 2. It kind of, if you're like outside the system, you might think it's like never coming. But
Yeah.
if when you're inside the ecosystem, you just know we're all trolling Scarly for
Yeah.
like the love of the game, basically,
That's it.
and basically to add to the lore, if anything.
Yeah.
The win season 2, everybody posting it all the time, asking questions, making jokes to him, and he is, from what I've seen and what I understand, he's very down to earth because he takes the jokes and he throws them at himself even harder.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited for that. I'm super excited for on-chain heroes. Hopefully it's any day now.
Yeah, it should be, I'd assume. Yeah, I think you're not far away. I do think so. Based on, I read what 16th April, I think, was the first date I ever saw, and then it was more like, nah, we'll see mid to late April. So they're probably finalizing a couple things, but I think these will cook.
I like it. And we could give a little announcement right now.
Go for it.
So to add to that, with all the hype coming on-chain heroes, little alpha leak here. We will be having Scarly from On-Chain Heroes next Saturday at, I think it's either 10 or 10 a.m. Eastern. So make sure to be there. It's going to be a really, really good episode. I think we timed it very well with everything that's going on. We have no idea with anything exact dates, but either right before or right after, I think it's going to be very alpha filled and alpha based. And I'm telling you, you guys are not going to want to miss this one. It is good. Like literally, it's going to be the hype of all abstract for the next month at least. And we're going to have all the alpha, all the information for you on Saturday.
Absolutely. I'm pumped about that one. And I suppose we should let everyone know as well. So we've got the Duper founder or Duper team member.
Founder, Kevin.
Duper founder coming with us Thursday as well, isn't it? Yeah, Thursday. I always get these bloody time zones, man. It's Friday morning for me, but Thursday for the US.
Yes.
So yeah, that'd be epic as well to talk to him, because that's a game that I remember that was like one of the first games I tried to figure out, and I was like, what is going on? So would definitely love to dive into the tokenomic and the gamification of that too. So some big shows coming up, guys, and then, yeah, hopefully we have a guest on our XP reveal on Wednesday as well. That would be super fun. But yeah, no, I picked up 7 of these between about 0.33 and 0.3. So I do hope these cook in the coming weeks. Probably swing trade a couple of them and then also use them in game as well to see what's happening in season 2. I mean, maybe I don't swing and trade any of them if Scarly gives us some good alpha next weekend.
That's what I'm trying to say. And to add to the Duper thing too, to what you're saying, just so everybody knows that's watching and that's tried Duper and hasn't understood it yet, or like wants to learn. I've been talking to Kev a lot. That's Kevin, the founder. That's why he's coming on. We back and forth between Duper. That's what they're trying to fix this season. Their focus is that gap between not knowing how to play and being able to understand how to play. So for everybody that wants to learn how to play Duper or is interested, this Thursday, we're going to open that conversation up of how we could bridge that gap. And then hopefully in the next month or so that, the team will come out with something and then everyone will be able to like learn and actually play Duper. Because I tell you guys, it's such a fun game.
Yeah. No, I'm super keen to dive into another game. Yeah, definitely. All right. Well, last update from us, guys, is obviously the token verification on Abstract. You would have noticed recently, which is a great sort of update, I think, just in terms of how it's structured. So obviously gold. So here, Pudgy Penguins, Pengu. Gold means that it's this token has a long history of trading, widespread integration, consistent usage across ecosystem. And then blue, for example, this token is deemed recognizable based on publicly visible factors. And then a question mark means there's no publicly visible information to support this categorization. So kind of like the process of becoming a streamer on the platform, the process of launching an app on the platform. They're sort of segregating it into being like, yeah, we'll give you approval once you prove that you're not going to rug, right? And I really like that. And I think that's good because it's a consumer chain. It's not like, yeah, there's traders on there, don't get me wrong, but like it's a consumer chain and they're looking after consumers. That's the key. I like that part.
100%, because it's not like they're saying don't trade this coin. They're just saying like, hey, like this is coins that we've looked at and then that we've seen that, or we've talked to the dev, or we know the so we can put it through the next, function. Because when you're trying to do consumer based crypto, and then you're going to have all these people that are not crypto based related on coming onto the chain and wanting to learn about crypto, wanting to buy meme coins, wanting to get into the industry. I mean, what better way than giving them a little security, a little bit of help and information, right? Because if not, they're going to come onto the platform. They're going to see, like today, literally not even 30 minutes before we got on this call, there was this girl. Her name's Tori. She has like a very nice following. From what I understand, very good person. She got tipped 5 ETH yesterday on her stream. And I guess a lot of people saw that, right? And saw the attention behind that. And not even an hour ago, I saw literally almost $100,000, $150,000 go through a fake coin on Dex Screener, where they were basically pumping the coin, getting people to buy in, and then dumping it all the way down. I saw a guy made literally, there's one wallet that made 25K, and then there's another wallet that made like 30. The idea is people are like using someone like her, which she has nothing to do with it, to get attention and pump these coins. Like I've been seeing Luca's name, I've been seeing the team, like, so there's a lot of PvP mindset and a lot of extraction mindset that's coming, which is bullish in a sense, because that means there is something on chain happening for them to want to do that. But we do need to protect the people, and especially the retail consumer base that comes to the platform. So them separating that, they're doing a lot of research, quote unquote, for people that might not be able or don't know how to do it correctly.
Yeah, and that's it though. Like, unfortunately, as a chain grows, you're going to get that side of the market come across, and it's obviously prevalent from Solana, and people from Solana and Base and those sorts of chains starting to come across the Abstract to be like, oh, well, let's see how we can go on this and extract, as you said, max extract novice traders, novice ecosystem members, and consumers on the chain. So just briefly too on this, like massive news. I think I saw a tweet from Luca. 1.5 million has been tipped out to streamers. Is that correct?
Insane. OG? Yeah, that's correct. It's like 1.6. even more. You know what I'm saying? Like it's insane, bro. 1.6.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Like that's wild. That's a lot of money for tips for a platform that's so new. And for people that like we're all like, most of us are just like becoming and creators and streamers and like putting like not a lot of us came, like for example, for me, it's brand new opportunities, and it's amazing. They're really doing this whole thing really smart.
Yeah, agreed. I want to add to that too, like if like for me as a creator who's been creating for 18 months ish, YouTube takes a fee. /YouTube ad revenue is pretty poor. Twitter ad revenue fluctuates, but it's hard. You got to tick off 5 million impressions, and then you got to maintain engagement at a high level to be rewarded. Twitch takes a fee. I run my GTG group through WAP. They take a fee. Abstract doesn't take a fee. It's straight to your wallet, and sure, if you got to sell it, there's always a sell, but that's like you got to sell anything. There's a fee on the platform, but you are getting a direct representation of that token. So if someone was to donate 1,000 Pengu to me, I would get 1,000 Pengu in my wallet, right? And whereas other platforms, they take a snippet of that, they take a percentage of it, and you don't see as much money as you, in my opinion, should deserve. Like, sure, these platforms are great. Like that's how the model works. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that Abstract has created a model that allows streamers to be tipped authentically and not take a percentage of that, that is dope. I love that.
I agree 100%. It's been so cool. It's a little bit like seeing, like, for example, going back to Tori on the good side now, she got tipped 5 ETH. 5 ETH. That's a lot of money, bro.
Wild,
like
bro.
That's insane. Like from one person. Like that's incredible.
Well, speaking of, Rero just donated me. He's a comment. He's a man in the chat all the time. He's a legend, and he's in my DMs too with some alpha all the time. But he just donated me 1,000 Pengu. So
there we go.
absolute goat, mate. I'll give you a bit of a GG's, Rero. GG's. Appreciate you, legend.
GG's.
Very much appreciate you. Well, I mean, I think we've covered the show, guys. If you need the replay, this one will be on my YouTube, Greeny Trades, but we're still waiting for the platform to give our Block Talks wallet streamer access so that we can get it on there and then stream it more like through the company more than, well, not the company, through the name, the Block Talk business, rather than through my, obviously OG and myself's personal abstract. But hey, we'll do that. We'll just go one for one until it does get activated. But yeah, we'll be putting this one up. Yeah, the live stream will be on my Twitter, my YouTube, sorry. But usually any other shows will upload to the Block Talk YouTube channel, which I might give it a plug actually. Let's put that up. Where is it? I gotta go YouTube. Just give me a sec, guys. But yeah, definitely come and follow us on both Twitter and YouTube. It's just Block Talk HQ. That's where you can find our latest information. Only 2 subscribers, guys. Come on.
We need more than that. We need more than that. We need more than that.
So the full catch up with Dith from a couple of days ago is on there already. And yeah, we'll be uploading more and hopefully going live on there more often in the near future. But yeah, go follow us there on Block Talk on what do you call that? YouTube. And then guys, come over to Twitter. Go to Block Talk as well. It's in both of our bios. Come to Twitter and click follow as well. We're in at 53. So next goal will be 100. Maybe we can do a giveaway at 100 or something. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, OG, great chat. Happy Easter, mate. Enjoy your weekend.
You, bro.
Chat, very much appreciate it. Massive shout out to Rero. Massive shout out to a few other people who tip me, but they don't show up. So thank you. I do appreciate it. They aren't large enough to show up in the actual chat. So very much appreciated, guys. But yeah, lots of alpha. We'll be back Tuesday American time for XP reveal. Hopefully we'll have a friend from the space, from the ecosystem, who's also blowing up just quietly. Big shout out to
he's doing really good
to him. We'll keep it on the hush. We won't
that's all I'm saying.
We won't name names,
really good.
Yeah, it'd be mad to have him on the show for his XP reveal as well as us too. And I'm pumped this week now that we've got the Giga Chad roll. I don't know. Let's leave with this. So what are you spending your time this week? Because obviously Cambria is dominating. It takes time. Someone like me who's busy, I don't have the time. So I'd love to, but chat, I can't. So OG, what are you spending your time? What are you spending time doing?
So Gigaverse, lots more Duper, bro. I've been getting a lot more into Duper. Like it's just been addicting for me. My red bets a lot more too. Like I said, I put some ETH in, so I'm gonna be doing some USDC bets now. They're putting more emphasis on their Twitter on those multipliers, that 100x multiplier. So that's just gotten to my head because I keep posting it every single day almost.
Yeah.
So yeah, just that road tracing. They did that badge, so I know a lot of more people were playing. Same thing with multiplier. The same thing that happened with Gacha. You know, everyone was playing Gacha that week, or they do every week, but that week was a lot more intensified. So same thing with multipliers. So even though I got the badge already, I didn't have to send any multipliers, just so you guys know. That's how much I do a little multiplier on the side.
Yeah.
But I still played multiplier because it's fun. And then too, I know that a lot of people are going to be playing this week. So I was like, all right, we're going to try our luck out again. I hit a little bit, lost a little bit. I think we're break even, but we're earning a lot on the XP side for the actual airdrop.
Out of curiosity, what level are you at and how many launches have you had?
I think I'm 15. Yeah, I think I'm 15. Once you get to like 14, you don't earn as much their XP. And then let me see.
Because I'm bronze 9 and I'm probably 3/4 of the way to 10, I think.
Okay, so I'm airdrop 14. What does that say? So I'm silver.
Yeah.
I'm silver 14, and yeah.
So 15 is gold or whatever the next level is.
Does it tell you how many you sent? Like exactly?
Yeah, if you go to your profile, you can actually look at how many you sent. That's how I knew I was over the 300.
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't think I should share the number.
Do you have an addiction chat? That is the real question right now.
Oh my god. I have 866
Holy.
launches. Holy shit. Excuse me there. I did not know. Yeah, I guess we gotta watch that one, chat.
He just loves to
Uh,
click buttons, chat. He just loves to
yeah,
click buttons.
it's super easy. It's too easy, actually.
Well, yeah, I'm still waiting for my badge. I don't know. I was having a look through my activity just to check. Yeah, so I'm on bronze 9. I've done 301 launches. But yeah, I haven't got the badge pop up yet. So I don't know what's happening. I'm just like scrolling through because as we said and as I've seen on the timeline too, some transactions aren't confirmed. But yeah, see this swap issue, ETH sent instead of Abster. So yeah, maybe if you do a lot of like back to back to back to back, it maybe doesn't pick it up as nicely. So I'm not sure. I need to chat to people about that.
Yeah, I would say for anyone having this trouble, I've seen it on the Discord. Usually, from what I've saw, like within 24, 48 hours, they were able to claim it or
Okay.
like go back and get it. So some transactions, I guess, are getting stuck since everyone's playing the game,
Yeah.
which usually happens with all the badges when they populate. Everyone goes for them if they don't like can't get them,
Yeah.
which slows down the network on that side, anyways. So it usually takes like a day or two.
Yeah. There you go. So I've won just 50%, just shy of 50%. So that's pretty good actually. And
That's actually really
I'm
good.
pretty strategic with mine. Like I do about 1.39, which is about 60% win rate. So now that you mentioned the Mummy Buy Fund, I want to talk about that just briefly before we end the show because a lot of people probably aren't aware of that. How do I get involved? How do I do that? Et cetera, et cetera. What's the way?
The Mommy Buy Fund is the simplest thing to play, actually. It's every time you play, no matter if you play for a 1.01x or if you play for 1000x, if that was possible.
Yeah.
You have a chance to hit the Mommy Buy Fund. So the Mommy Buy Fund is every single time you press the button, they take some of that money, they add it to a fund, like a pool. And I don't know exactly how it gets activated. I guess it's completely random because I've had a friend today in our chat, Alex, he hit 2 mommy funds within 5 minutes.
What?
And then she won like $400-500. Sometimes because it starts at 200, and then the longer nobody hits for, the higher it gets. The highest it was like 4.5k. Somebody won that, yeah. And then think about that 4.5k liquidity injection to that coin. That shit.
Yeah.
So he probably made like $7,000-8,000 because they count it at the base value of what you won. So that's
do you get it? So if I win say it was 4.5k, do I get that in that token amount? Is that correct? Or
yes, and you get it at the base price that you won it at.
Yeah.
So like if it pumps up higher,
Yeah.
like then you get that amount of money or
Yeah.
amount of tokens.
Yeah, dope.
So which is really cool.
So yeah, there you go, guys. Another kind of like the gacha game where you have the jackpot, very similar to that. So yeah, great show, mate. I think we covered a lot of alpha today, chat. So
that was great.
Huge show. And obviously, happy Easter to everyone around the world. I hope you're enjoying your long weekend. And yeah, we'll be back Tuesday. American time, Wednesday morning, Australian time. Should be a banger for XP reveal. And my abstract chat did guess who is on the show because he was actually in the chat. So,
do you want to just say it?
Yeah. No, you can reveal it. Off you go. You can reveal it.
So it's going to be Eli. We are actually super excited for that. I know Greeny's been chatting up with him. I've had a couple exchanges with him on the timeline. Started seeing him for a few weeks now. Looks like he's diving straight head forward, kind of like us. We're a powerhouse. So having him on the show Tuesday, doing that XP reveal, talking the ecosystem, bringing you guys some banger alpha. It's I don't know, bro. The show's lining up.
I know. I've got people in my DMs too. Like I got Memecoins in my DMs being like, Greeny, get us on the show. I'm like, bro, I can't. Like we got to line up for like, and we got to keep like we got a lot of people in our DMs, guys. So we were super excited about a good opportunity. And I think lastly, I think the thing we should talk about is why did we get Giga Chat and other people haven't got it? It's because we're providing value to the ecosystem, okay? And it's not just an overnight thing. We're not just talking smack to potentially just get the Giga Chat and then lose it, right? There's a process in there. They literally put guidelines out, which is great, but
They
yeah, it's just
de-rank gigas now.
yeah,
That's a new
they
thing.
derank people and then added us in. So it's great. It's just about providing value, right? So we're consistent in the Discord, we're consistent on the timeline, we're consistent on stream, and we're providing value in a range of different ways. So that's probably the best alpha I can give you if you're looking to graduate or even get elite chat. I know a lot of people got elite chat, then a lot of people got graduated, which is fantastic. And then if you are aspiring for that Giga Chad role, yeah, just keep going about it. Be loud about it is probably the best way as well.
Grind. Like Luca put a post out a few weeks ago that kind of like sat with me a little bit. He's like, it's cool to be cringe or something like that. It was something about like, so people are so afraid of like putting themselves out there or saying that
That's it.
something or like reaching out to people that like you don't know what the like end result will be just because you don't know how it'll look or anything. Like I don't care, bro. I'm here to do the best I can,
Yeah.
provide all the value I can, connect with all the good people I can, and just keep throwing that out there. And like he's like that was literally what I was about to say before you said that. Like I was like, there is a reason why I believe they gave us these Giga Chad roles is because this is just the start. Like
That's it.
all that before was just like laying the groundwork. Now we just started. We got to it. This is like, all right, now it's grind time for real here.
Yeah. No, well said. And I agree. Like you have nothing to lose, guys. Take the risk. I'm always I tweet that out once a week or so. I say, guys, take the risk. If you need some guidance, our DMs are open. I'll try to get to it when I can. Those sorts of things. But yeah, I couldn't have said it better. So yeah, definitely check it out, guys. Keep hustling, keep building, keep clipping, all that sort of stuff. Highly recommend it. I mean, yeah, go back and watch this and literally clip it, guys. Literally, there's a lot of
I
alpha
want to see
there.
some clips on this. I
Yeah,
saw Deco in here. I saw a couple of you guys in here. Zab's in here. I need some clips of today's show.
absolutely. I know. Yeah, likewise. And I'm happy to come to a deal as well. Come to a deal. Like I'll pay you whatever it is, or we'll pay you. No dramas on our side. So OG mate, have a great Sunday or Saturday, Sunday, and weekend over in
Birthday,
America, mate.
weekend,
And
holiday.
can't wait to catch up with you for our XP reveal in a couple of days' time.
Sounds good, man. You too. Have a good one. Stay blessed, everybody.
Thank you very much, mate. And as always, guys, do check out Block Talk HQ on Twitter, on YouTube as well. Go subscribe and follow us there for our updates. And then obviously Mindful Markets and Greeny Trades on Twitter as well. We very much appreciate your support. All right, guys. Thanks, chat. And Raro, big shout out to Raro for the 1,000 Pengu tip on stream today. Absolute banger. But yeah, guys, we'll see you in a couple of days' time. Thanks, OG.
Peace.
See ya.